grow so quickly and accelerate in results and really embrace all the training and really, wow, just completely wired for success. So I'm super excited to hear what he has to share with us today. So come on up, Jay, share with the group.
Hello, everybody. Lovely day. I brought my notes. I don't know if you noticed, no one else did, because we all really know this stuff. Today I want to talk to you guys about the importance and love of being a good student. I think that most of you would understand since you're all here, and a lot of people did not make it here. What I want to try and point out is that the people in this room obviously care a little bit about being a good student. You came here to learn something, whether through just your travels or just being here and listening to the speakers. So the main things I want to talk about in the importance and love of being a good student. First, in the importance. As we all know, we all eat. And we all eat because if we don't, we die. And that's true of our bodies. Some of us eat better than others. Well, of course, some of us know this, but it's also true for the mind, your intellect, that if you don't feed your mind, that's going to starve too. The reason I want to talk about this topic is because I think it's the most important topic when it comes to success in anything. For me, my definition of success is, well, a lot of things. But as you can see, I like opulent things, I really like that. And so I'm a good student. I find it really important to match what I believe in. Whether it's what I'm wearing, where I'm going, what I'm reading, who I'm talking to, what I'm talking about. It needs to be completely congruent with what I want. And coming here is probably the greatest demonstration that you want to be a good student. Because it takes a lot of your time, a lot of your money, and a lot of your effort to be here. And some of you come here just on a whim. Some of you come here with a complete purpose. But we're all looking for something, and you're never going to find it unless you're a good student. If you think it's important to be a good student, you think it's important to be you. Because you're really, in the end, learning about yourself. There's nothing more important than that. About what your dreams are and what your aspirations are and why you get up in the morning. If you don't think that's important, then just die. Well, clearly you're not going to do that. You guys want to live, you guys want to succeed. So some of the things I think are making the greatest characteristics of a good student, and some of you will know this right off the bat, and that's readers.
Our leaders.
Yes, they sure are. That's listening. That's events. That is talking to everybody here, being around you guys, and clapping and really pulling for one another, or recognition. The people that do that the best are the most successful in whatever they want to be in. Hands down, the most common denominators of the most successful people out there, whether in a relationship, whether with cash, whether, I swear, with zip lining. I mean, you guys fit all those things. I'm sure I don't know what it took to develop that, but I'm sure you had to be a great student in order to make it that good. You had to do things that other people didn't, but the other guys just weren't willing to do. And I'm telling you, that's reading, listening, going to major events, even minor ones, hanging out with people that believe like you do, that want similar things as you do, that talk like you, walk like you, think like you, and dream like you, and feel like you. You'll never be more at home. This is a place where you realize what that is that you want. This is a place where when you walk away, whether you were a good student before or you came a good student, you're going to leave a good student. Because what that means is that you're aware of your life. You're aware of your mentality, how you feel, what you're thinking about, and what decisions you're making. And of course, what actions you're taking. You have to love being a good student, because that, in my eyes, is saying you're in love with who you are. You know, I love and cherish my mind. That's why I read and listen. Some other things. Again, if you love to be a good student and you love to read and listen and do all these things, I guarantee you I'm spotting somebody that really wants to love themselves, pointing at nobody. So, you know, but I'll point at all of you because I know you guys do care. You realize when you're doing those things at some point that you're doing them for yourself. And again, there's nothing more important to do. I mean, why would I wake up and do anything other than what's going to make me either think sharper, make more money, have better friends, go to better places, and all the things I would never wanted, right? Well, I like to think of it that it's actually easier, and a lot of people do, it's easier to succeed than it is to fail. And again, all of this, which I'm just calling it being a good student, some people call it being very teachable, some people call it being very open. I call it loving life. Because if you love your life, you're engaging it, you participate, and that's how we know that you really care about this club, is because you're participating. Right? So anyway, there's these indicators that let other people know that are good students, and most likely have really nice things, of how badly you want it, and how really you deserve it. If you're doing those things, you do deserve it. If you deserve it, you're going to get it. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Much time? Awesome. Look, I could talk to you about a lot of things, and I could take any one of these things and talk about it forever. And for those who live with me, you have that luxury. I will not shut up. And I made a joke with Herman. I said, all those people that think I talk too much, they don't get it.
Right.
I use them as the opportunity to learn from myself. I just talk in front of them, teach my own self. I don't care. I sound crazy, whatever. Anyway, yeah, see, Tanya said that's true. I lived with them too. Anyway, so again, and this is kind of esoteric because there's so many ways to look at being a good student, but there's this drive in a person that gets them out of bed. There's a lot of ways to activate this, like your dream, which we did earlier. And as soon as you dial that in, you're just like pulled towards it. You're not chasing it, you're meeting it. It's like you're running through a field, both coming to each other. So, trying to circle back around here. I don't really have a conclusion about this. And Jamie and I were talking about this. It's like, how do you end these conversations? You know, they can go forever.
Yeah.
They really can.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the message I'm trying to get across to everybody, the spirit part of me I'm trying to evoke when it comes to being a good student, is somebody that appreciates the hard work it takes to become better. Really appreciating it. Loving the sting of battle. Loving these things. Seeing what other people are doing that have the results, and then loving that. Loving to do those things. And having every single day, not like on Saturdays, but every single day. If I know that somebody, every single day, when they wake up and before they go to bed, they're like, how can I be a better me? I mean, you know the difference. You know, you can tell when somebody's kind of a wandering generality or a meaningful specific. And I'm telling you, the meaningful specifics are doing the things I mentioned. The wandering generalities, abhor it. It's a clear indicator. So I can promise you, if you love the idea of being a good student to your soul, a good student to your mind, your brain, your body, your dreams, then you will have what you want. End of story. Period.